Hi, I'm Bill McLaughlin.
Hi, I'm Cindy Hodnett.
And welcome to the Morning Show Las Vegas edition. This is the first of two shows that we'll be bringing to you. We have a lot of content and a lot of programming planned for you. Crazy world out there right now, isn't it?
It is insane. This could be the long, hot summer, don't you think?
Yes, it is. Let's hope retail sales heat up. Looking at 4th of July was a little bit slow. We heard that retailers were promoting heavily, trying to get folks in. We saw a lot of financing activity, a lot of special deals. So what are you seeing out in the marketplace this summer?
I think they're doing everything they can to get consumers to come in the store. But, as of right now, consumers are elsewhere. They're at the beach. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're traveling. So I think consumer apathy continues to be a big thing that they're trying to counteract.
Well, hopefully here at Market, the product that's going to turn it all around will be found somewhere in these halls. We hope people look wide, look high, look far, and we think you'll find lots to see. We have a lot planned for you today. We're going to give you a preview of some things that we have coming up in furniture today. We also have a summer trends reports from our editors at Home Accents Today and Gifts and Decorative Accessories. That's a mouthful, trying to say that 5 times fast. Gifts and Decorative Accessories. So we have a lot planned for you, but first, I'd like to thank our lead sponsor, Violino. They've been with us right from the start of this project, and we really appreciate the support. Please stop by and see them here at Las Vegas Market. It's worth your time. You have been busy this summer.
We have. We had such a great response to our global sourcing report that we did a few months back. And we decided, okay, let's take it on the road. Let's do domestic manufacturing report. So we went out, we hit the road, we visited 4 manufacturers in the Hickory and surrounding area. So we went out, talked to the CEOs, talked about what they're doing, the challenges, the opportunities. And I think really part of the most fun part of that, like their impact on the communities around them as well. So we did broad-based industry and local community all in one. And it's we're going to give a sneak peek of that now, and we'll have the full report coming up in August.
Well, let's take a look.
Hickory, North Carolina is one of the American strongholds of furniture manufacturing. Today, we're going to talk with companies who have used innovation to overcome challenges and also create opportunities, not only for their companies, but for their employees and the surrounding communities as well.
We were founded in 1947 by my grandfather, who had been working in the textile industry and working for his brothers and uncles over in Shuford Mills. We were yarn spinners. He had gotten in the textile industry, making fabric up at Valdez Weavers in Valdez, North Carolina. In post-World War II, when all the GIs were coming back and beginning to start homes and families and buy furniture, he saw an opportunity because he had access to fabric, he knew people that could make upholstery, and so he started really subcontracting the production of the upholstered product around town, and then shortly thereafter decided he would get into his own manufacturing, and from there led to case goods because case goods was difficult and expensive, and so he thought that would be a nice barrier to entry. Over the years, there were lots of successes and lots of times of struggle, lots of success and failure, if you will. And, we always tried to really celebrate our successes. And then in periods where there was struggle, I think the family and the organization really came together and kind of pulled the company through. And I think any company that has lasted multiple generations has had that same ebb and flow where business is a little bit easier and maybe profits flow a little bit more, smoothly, and you can invest back in the company. And then other periods where it's drier and more difficult, you've got to go fight, be scrappy, and show your grit in order to survive.
Valdez Weavers is more than 100 years old, a textile mill here in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And just like these electric charging stations for cars, they've evolved inside as well to bring new textile solutions to furniture manufacturers all over the world. We're here inside Valdez Weavers with Blake Millinor, President and CEO, who is going to talk to us a little bit about how the company has evolved over the last century.
Valdez Weavers has been in existence over 100 years. We celebrated our 100-year anniversary about 10 years ago. And then more importantly, or as importantly, we became 100% ESOP 8 years ago. And that was a huge transition in our company. We've been a domestic manufacturer and employer in this area for that long, and proud to be a part of the community.
Stokesdale, North Carolina is a tiny bedroom community anchored by Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point, even Martinsville, Virginia. We're here today at Culp Home Fashion to speak with President and CEO of IV Culp about some of the strategies, objectives, challenges, and opportunities that lie ahead for the company.
This is our hub for mattress fabrics for Culp Home Fashions with inside of Culp. Culp is a pretty much 50-year-old company. We're just celebrating our 50-year anniversary. My grandfather founded the business in 1972, along with my dad. And we think we have a unique position in the business because we are a family-cultured, very family-centered business, but we're a public company. So we have global supply chains, we have discipline, professionalism of a public business. So we really think we have the best of two worlds. The other important thing about Culp is we have two businesses. We're in upholstery fabrics and mattress fabrics, and we think having two oars in the water is critical to our future. Well, this has just always been for us kind of a hub for where we like to be for our mattress fabrics business. But what's neat about it is it's well located. We have people coming from all over the region to this location, from High Point, Greensboro, Winston, to as far as Asheboro, even up into Virginia. People are coming to this plant to work, and it's just been, we have a lot of generational families that have worked here over time, and just been a great place for us for 40 years now.
Maiden is a sleepy little town in North Carolina, population 13,000 plus. And here at Temple Furniture, Mantle Furniture, and Parker Southern, 200 local families go to work every day, making the upholstery that ends up in homes all across America. We're going to take a look at their story.
My grandfather started Temple Furniture in 1962. He was an upholsterer in Hickory. He did that at 40 years old. So my dad and uncle were 18. And we was raised in this factory, me, Kim, and Rebecca, my sister Angie. And this is a kind of our playground. And then in 1991, me and my wife broke off and started Parker Southern. And this is only a mile down the road. Of course, we ate dinner together every day with my grandparents. And Dad and Gary bought the Temple factory in the late 70s, I believe. And we started our new Mantle, our own lunch store, during the pandemic. What I saw when, say, 10 years ago, when me and Kim kind of took over the role of running the company, we saw that our product was a little soft in fabrics. We were kind of stuck to a New England type look, and because that's what our fathers and uncles enjoyed. And when we moved over to the Hamilton Wren area, then we had to step up our game. We had the construction, we had the hardwood frames that we hand tie, best cushions possible, but we just needed to bring our fabrics up to par in our styling. So we started taking risks that our fathers wouldn't. So therefore, when we did that, things just started going in an upward direction. So back in the day, $10 was the top. And now we're looking at fabrics that's $40, $50 a yard. We're not blinking an eye because we know that's what our designers need, our pillow patterns need. And I think it just puts us a step above a lot of people.
So that was quite something, a nice little teaser. What can we expect in the follow-up at the end of August?
Absolutely. So in the follow-up, we will go more in depth with each one of these CEOs about the specifics of their company, what they are doing to offset some of the challenges that domestic manufacturers face, and also really ending on an up note, what they see as the opportunities. So we will have individual segments on each company. We'll have a broad report in the publication. So there's going to be a lot more to stay tuned for with that.
It's really an important issue right now. When you look, we're seeing freight rates on the rise again. Folks are going, we're starting to see price increases and surcharge increases. And a few years ago, that's kind of what spurred that nearshoring and reshoring initiative that we wrote about quite a bit in furniture today. So it's worth keeping an eye on because this could be coming up again. So stay tuned for that coming up in August. So now we have a summer market trends report coming up. Why don't you give folks a little preview of that?
We are so excited. We have our editor-in-chief for Gifts and Decorative Accessories, Lenise Willis, our editor-in-chief for Home Accents Today, Allison Zisco, and they're going to talk a little bit about some of the things they've seen on the ground and what they think will be influencing home furnishings going forward.
That is a mouthful, Gifts and Decorative Accessories, isn't it? And then you have to tie a name to it. Thank goodness Lenise has a nice short name. Lenise, Allison, take it away.
Hi, I'm Lenise Willis, Editor-in-Chief of Gifts and Decorative Accessories.
And I'm Allison Zisco, Editor-in-Chief of Home Accents Today.
So we know a lot of buyers are here in market looking for fresh product to stock their store with. So we thought we would kind of go over some of the biggest lifestyle trends, 2024 trends that we're noticing just to help give you a little direction.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think the first thing that we really noticed, both in gift and home, is a serene color palette. Everyone's looking for calm, relaxing vibes.
The traditional blue and green, but more spa-like colors.
Yes.
Because, we see a lot more wellness-oriented products.
Yes. I definitely think cooling greens, cooling blue, on an off
lavender.
I was just about to say that. You took the words right out my mouth. Lavender is a huge color, not just in fashion, but in home. We're seeing it everywhere, and we're really keeping an eye out on that lavender color.
We're just seeing peaks of it, and
yes,
it's a little bit harder, but we are seeing it. It's fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to grow. So that's been really interesting. And you brought up a great point about wellness. Yeah. That's definitely, we have talked so much about wellness gifts, and for GDA.
Yeah. It's important for the home decor industry as well.
Yeah. So like spa gifts, different luxurious bath and body, eye mask, all that kind of thing. You can't go wrong with anything that's going to make your customer feel very relaxed and chill.
Exactly.
Yes.
At Home Accents Today, we're also looking at some of the fashion trends and apparel that have crossed over.
Okay.
We're seeing more metallics, which is be interesting because I think we're going to start to see silver coming back a little bit. We've been in a gold period.
Yeah,
for a long time.
We've been in so much gold.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of silver, so I'm glad that that's back.
I haven't seen much of it yet, but I think that's on the horizon and directional.
Yeah.
We're also seeing a lot more ultra feminine designs, a lot of 80s looks.
I was just about to say 80s, the clunky silver and gold jewelry, a little bit 80s style.
Yeah.
We're seeing quite a lot of that start to pop up in the gift industry. So I definitely think keep an eye out for that.
Kind
of like that more is more. People are excited to express themselves and wear bold statements. And
yep, we're seeing that as well.
Okay.
Very personalized things.
Yeah. And then, of course, you talked about the classic feminine. That's definitely something we're seeing too. The bows, hearts, pink. I know Barbie Cart kind of led a little bit into that, but
it's toning down.
It's a tone down. It's more classic, like the lace, the bows, the classic feminine. I love it.
Good.
Are there anything else that you're noticing? Or I think that's pretty much...
That sums it up for summer.
Yeah. Oh, although refreshing cocktails. That's great to think about because it's summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit-free cocktails are
mocktails.
really, mocktails. We started calling them spirit-free cocktails. The mocktail mixes and things that sort of fall into that wellness trend for sure. Especially younger consumers are looking for ways to treat their bodies a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seeing an uptick in that.
And for us, that translates into barware, specialty glassware, and also taps into that home entertaining trend, which has surged once again. Very, very popular.
Yes.
A lot of reasons.
And on that note, game night. A fun thing that we saw a report recently for GDA is that the rise of the cadult, anyone over the age of 18 that are buying toys. And it's interesting. So a new report actually said that people over the age of 18 that are buying games for themselves actually outpaced gifts that are being bought for preschoolers and ages 5 to 6. So, and that's never happened before. Yeah. So like adults, game night, nice decorative games for the home.
A lot of home game pieces of the high quality materials.
Yeah. So anything that taps into that adult market can really be maybe a moneymaker. Well, we hope that our trends helped you out while you're shopping around market, and happy shopping.
Happy shopping.
Well, that was a really great report from Allison and Lenise. It's interesting to see what trends. Take that as you walk around here at Las Vegas Market, see what kind of inspiration and ideas you get. There is a lot to see at the Las Vegas Market. I'd like to give a thank you to all of our sponsors. Programming like this is not possible without their support. We really appreciate it. So thank you to our sponsors.
Kingstown, luxury sleep of style and substance. Style with beautiful details. Substance handcrafted from the finest materials for comfort and support exclusively from Kingstown. Kingstown, sleep made smarter.
And now, here we'd like to show you what we have next. Take a look. Let us know what you think.
We're here inside of Ikea, one of Furniture Today's top 100 retailers. We're speaking with Jeff McGowan, loyalty manager for the store, who is going to tell us a little bit about some of the activities they've had going on in recent weeks that have created a lot of excitement, both for Ikea products as well as the atmosphere throughout the store.
We focus a lot on living with children. A lot of our families and our market relevance, what we have is living with children, pets. So we try to show that in our room sets, from little babies with cribs to up to teenagers just about to go to school, as we mentioned. We also have single living, small space living, bigger houses here in Charlotte. We offer some great solutions for that. And we just try to focus on all aspects of your life, including your outdoor patio or your garage or laundry room. So essential spots that we love to focus on and have fun with. We offer a Ikea family program membership. So you're kept in the loop about what's happening not only at the Charlotte store, but nationwide. Some new offers coming up for our store for tickets to sporting events or our local theaters. We have a lot of options for them to go online and use to see the whole catalog online and to set up delivery and do everything that way. But we're hoping to try to encourage the customers to come back into the store to feel and touch the merchandise that we have here that makes this IKEA so special. We study our customers and we come up with market relevant spots out here in room sets. So we directed towards our local school at UNCC, a dorm room, living with children with cribs. We do our promotion with what somebody might have if they live up in Asheville in the mountains. If you're at the beach, we have options for that too. So it's we try to touch all the bases and try to hit all our customers in their various tastes. And we just offer a complete wide variety of that. IKEA Business is something that makes it easier for business customers to process their orders through a contact here in our store. So you can go online or give us a call, and we can facilitate checking stock. If you have a large order, sometimes not everything is in stock. We can facilitate also the delivery and some memberships to help the delivery costs get a little lower for you. So that's part of the IKEA family program also, where you get benefits and learn about what's going on in the store and any offers going on in IKEA Business that month, or just to have a contact with the store. Sometimes it's easier for them, for companies just to call in or online and make their orders, and we can facilitate that to make it really an easy experience. This is actually old Concord room that we found that a single mother with a child. So we've kind of made everything pertaining to that, what their needs would be for the small space and for the dresser and the fun toys, the soft animals, and of course closet space. So yeah, we try to target what people in the area would be accustomed to or need for their living situation. We've had a lot of maybe not a great stock of houses, so a lot of people are moving to apartments or condos. And that's something that we also address with small space living. And that's something that we realize, but I know the houses are starting to come back. So we also address that as best we can. So IKEA Charlotte, we carry all the items that you would see if you went to a store in Portland, San Francisco, Boston, or even in Europe, over in Sweden or Poland or anywhere over there. Basically the same layout, mostly the same furniture. So it's when you walk into an IKEA in Europe and you walk into IKEA in the US, it's usually the same path. We make you come up through the showroom, go around to the restaurant, down to the market hall where we have our great bargains. And then we go through our self-serve. You pick up your furniture, check out, hit the bistro for a hot dog, and then set up delivery or go and load your car.
You have an interesting interview that we're going to go to here in a second with Kane Brody, from Enmore, talking about the Las Vegas Market Design Center. Yes. Talk a little bit, let folks know about the evolution of the Design Center and what's been going on there.
Well, I think it's really fascinating because we know that our design community is national, international, but also local. And Las Vegas Design Center actually serves all of those markets. It is a hub for West Coast design. And so we sat down with Kane to talk to him a little bit about what's new at the Design Center, some of the expansions that have happened there with companies and showrooms that are actually accessible year-round to designers, and, how he sees that growing in the future. So it's a fascinating look at how the retailers and the designers who utilize the center year-round can take advantage of some of the showrooms that are there. Hi, Cindy Hodnett here with Kane Brody, General Manager of the Las Vegas Design Center and more. And the countdown to Las Vegas Market is on. So we wanted to get with Kane and find out a little bit about what's happening this market and what people need to know about the Design Center. Kane, welcome.
Thanks for having me today, Cindy. Thanks so much.
Good to see you again. So, first of all, just let's pretend people don't know what Las Vegas Design Center is. Hard to believe. Talk a little bit about where they find it at market and who they'll see there in the Design Center.
So LVDC, Las Vegas Design Center, is the open daily component on the World Market Center campus. So it consists of the first two floors of Building A, and we have right now 29 permanent showrooms that are open 10 to 5 Monday through Friday to service the regional design trade in between markets. And then in addition to that, the showrooms are obviously open, during our markets on those first two floors and really feature, some of our most design forward brands, that really cater, to interior designers, architects, and specifiers.
Let's talk a little bit about a few of the showrooms that are there. Talk about, some of the ones who are the legacy showrooms that are there. And then I understand you've got some new ones coming for market as well.
Yeah. We have a handful of showrooms that have been in the Design Center really since Building A, opened back in 2005. And so, some of those that come to mind are, Capel Rugs, Safavia, Phillips Collection. And, the Design Center's really grown over the last 10, 15 years. We've really worked hard to edit it and create a collection of resources that are truly relevant to interior designers. So not only the right price points and the right types of products, but also the right range of products, and designers, source. Typically when they're working on projects, it's an entire home, it's an entire room, it's an entire restaurant or bar potentially. And so we've really worked hard to, kind of gather, and offer, kind of that whole range of categories, including furniture, fabric, lighting, wall decor, decorative accessories, and kitchen and bath as well.
Okay. And so, as this airs, everybody's coming to market, getting ready for summer market. So who are some of the new showrooms you have coming this time?
We have, I think something, that's worth noting, and this has kind of happened over the last 3 or 4 years, is we've really seen a growth in furniture and upholstery and case good resources. Really over the last 3 years, we've seen Hooker Furnishings. It really started with Vanguard furniture about 5 years ago. And since then, Hooker Furnishings has come to Las Vegas and opened up a showroom in the Design Center. Theodore Alexander has opened in the Design Center. We have Renee Cazares, who's been with us for a while. We have Norwalk, and so we've built up a pretty good resource list of upholstery and case good providers, with a few more on the way for winter market. In terms of summer, we've got a couple of new showrooms that have opened. Both of which are really unique and bring new product categories, not just to LVDC, but the entire World Market Center campus. One of which is Innovative Kitchens. And so they are opening up in conjunction with European Kitchen and Bath. And They specialize in kitchen designs, and so they offer Play-Doh and a couple of other custom cabinet lines, as well as some custom hardwood and tile flooring lines. So that'll be a great new resource, not just to European kitchen and bath, and their offerings, plumbing fixtures and other kitchen products, but to the design center overall. We also have joining us for the first time is Private Technology Group, and so they are a local showroom that specializes in home automation and technology resources. And so they carry a variety of lines and solutions for designers that up to this point have not been available on this campus. So again, both of those resources, should serve as good resources for interior designers and help, add to our overall mix. I mean, I think, we host, LVDC hosts programming throughout the year as well. So we offer a variety of CEU programs, networking events, educational events that designers can attend throughout the year. So I would encourage, designers, particularly in the Southwest, to be on the lookout for those messages and invites. And, if you're looking to, if a designer has a project that they need to spec for in between markets, and Vegas is a quick flight from pretty much every major city on the West Coast. We see a lot of designers, not just locally from Las Vegas, but from Arizona, Utah, Southern California. I think what makes LVDC unique, particularly in between markets, is for many of these brands, it's their only West Coast presence. And so where they actually have a physical showroom where a designer can come and see product on the floor and be able to touch and feel the full line. And so I think, that creates a lot of value and gives, designers a lot of reasons, to consider LVDC, for their projects year round. Networking events. A couple of the highlights for this upcoming summer market include our Andes Awards, which is our annual awards program that LVDC does in conjunction with ASID. We also have our new influencer program called the A-List, where we highlight and collaborate with a few interior designers on a variety of different content displays, that ultimately culminates in a seminar during market. We have several other networking events and CEUs, and I encourage everyone to check out the website, check out the app, go to the programming roster and take a look and see what's there, because we've got a wide range of topics that I think designers can really find value in.
Well, we're excited to get started at market. Market days are busy days, but there's a lot to see in LVDC as well as the rest of the market. So, designers, take a look. If you haven't been to LVDC, check out the new showrooms and the existing showrooms and the products, and take advantage of the year-round sourcing. And Kane, we'll see you at market.
Yep, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone at market. Thanks, Cindy.
Well, that was a real interesting segment. There's a lot going on at the Las Vegas Design Center, and it seems like there's a lot more to come.
I think you're exactly right. And even during market, we're going to, they're going to have Kathy Kuo, who is a designer of note, who has a fascinating retail model as well. And she'll be sharing some of that with the audience. But by and large, I think, if you look at what's happening within the design community, it gives you a great kind of behind the scenes look at what's happening in a lot of the companies in the industry as well.
For market mavens, it's interesting to watch the development of these design centers and the effort that markets are taking to build a year-round business. I mean, you're seeing that not just here in Las Vegas, but Anmore is doing that at some of their other facilities as well, and you're seeing that at some of the other markets. So this kind of year-round design activity is really something to keep an eye on as we move forward.
I agree. I mean, and it only makes sense if you think about it, because clients of designers have needs 12 months a year. So designers have need for access 12 months a year. So it makes perfect sense.
Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show. We'll be back tomorrow with a completely fresh edition, all new stuff, all new places that we're going, just to give you a little teaser. We had our own Trailblazers and Titans event on Saturday night. So if you were not able to join us, we will give you a sneak peek inside the room, hear what some of our Titans and our 40 under 40 had to say. You get a look at some of our people to watch, whom we have not announced yet, nor have we announced the 40 under 40. So if you want to find out who those are, you can tune into tomorrow's segment and we'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek. Cindy is also going to be taking a little field trip while she's in Las Vegas. Why don't you tell them about where you're headed?
Absolutely. We are going to be heading out into the Las Vegas community, to a new home community. We're going to be speaking with folks from the mine. And the cool thing about this concept is that it is design, manufacturer, and retail are all wrapped up into one. So stay tuned for that one.
So thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.